Here we are. We came out of Etna after spending 3 days. Here's Easy coming down the trail. We spent 3 zeros there. We were only going to spend a day or two, but we ended up having a lot of thought and conversations about the fires, and Bear and Sassy decided to get off trail. Boo-hoo! And they're going back up to Portland to spend some time with friends. But they're also going to text us on our inReach to make sure that we are updated on the fire situations, which is very comforting. Here's our campsite last night. I forgot to say good morning. But here's our campsite. We've taken our tent down. I'm waiting on Easy to go to the bathroom. But look what's been around us all night. Yes, the deer. Just climbed to a little pass up here. And I'm going to get a shot because Easy said, wow. So it must be pretty spectacular. Wow is right. Oh my gosh. I feel like we're going to fall off the end of the earth. Wow, it is beautiful. Holy Toledo. And look, the sun's over there on that little piece of mountain. I'm sure the wind's blowing on my audio, but beautiful. Had to take a quick shot of these formations. Those rocks up there are just unreal. We came around the corner again and there's these rock formations, and then you can see our trail going right along the ridge there going down. And this is a deep, deep valley. But man, it is gorgeous. So we're taking our time. Onward we go. Good morning.
Good morning.
What's today?
Our 11th anniversary.
You remembered. August 25th. 11 years. Okay.
And we've been hiking alone with no one here with us.
Yeah. We miss you, Bear and Sassy. Anyway, we haven't forgotten them. This is where we camped last night. Great campsite. Numerous campsites around, but I'll give you a little view. There's nice rocks. And then, yeah, we're on the edge of a overlook here. It's still smoky out, but not as bad as it was yesterday. Actually, we met some firefighters yesterday that were kind of parked up on the mountainside. We kind of talked to them a little bit, and they said they're just on call. There's no risk in our area. And then last night we went to bed, and it was probably 7 or 7:30. And we had some southbounders go by. Here we are breaking for lunch, and Easy's checking the phone. I think he said we have 4.9 to go. But that's where we're headed, in that direction. And here's our packs, and we just sat and had lunch here on these little logs. All right, I had to get a shot of these. There's some type of lily, I think, but they're like carnivorous. And they're all along this little creek. We're about a mile from our camp, and we crossed this creek, and we knew from Gut Hook that they were around this little creek, but that's what they look like. I'm gonna have to look them up and read about them, because I certainly don't know much about carnivorous plants. Morning. We're sitting here texting Etna Motel for a shuttle. We hiked about the last 4 days, and now they're going to come pick us up. We're going to spend the night at Etna Motel and then leave in the morning, and then a few more days and we'll be in Dunsmuir. Good afternoon. We are stopping to get water at this little spring, and I'll show you. I'm sitting over here on this big log, and there's our packs. But we're, I think, about 3 miles from camp where we want to go, and there's no water there, or there's a possibility there might not be water there, so we're going to get water here. We got here and there was a Corona hard seltzer sitting in the spring water, so I guess somebody left it for trail magic. And so we'll have that with dinner. We just stopped for a snack, but this terrain is just beautiful and the trail has been great. And weather is perfect temperature. We're somewhere between 6,500 and 7,000 feet, kind of just going up and down. And the trail is nice. We're kind of on a rocky area right now. I'm going to go up here and see what it looks like out front. But the smoke seems to be clearing, and not a cloud in the sky today. Here's where we're at, if you can see that. Gosh, I can't even hardly see it. Toad Lake and Deadfall Lake, that's where we had lunch. And then this is the other junction. Here's our trail going down, and I believe that is our destination for tonight, Porcupine Lake. And this is what that other lake coming in was Toad Lake. We had to go up and over a ridge and come down to get to Porcupine Lake. So now we're here. We've got a nice camp spot. We've got our packs and everything out here. I think we might go down and take a dip in the water. Look how close we are. I'm really thinking about going down and at least washing off, but I'm gonna go down and show you the... Oh, and so far there's nobody here. They said it's a popular spot, so there may be people here later tonight, but look at this. Isn't it beautiful? We're here at Porcupine Lake, and we got in and swam with our dirty clothes on so that we could try to get them a little clean, and maybe made us feel better. Good morning. We stayed at Porcupine Lake last night and had it all to ourselves. We loved it. It was great. We swam, got a good night's sleep. Today is nice, except Bear texted us and said there's a fire about, I don't know, 20, 30 miles away from us. Possibly. So we're going to keep an eye on that. But here I'm going to give you a panorama. This trail, this section I've really liked. I mean, we're up on the ridge. We don't have a lot of hard climbs. It's just up and down little bits. And we're hoping to get in good miles today, and then we'll get into Dunsmuir tomorrow, and hopefully just have a few miles to get in there. And then we got to figure out how we're going to get down to Old Station. Onward down the trail. came over the mountaintop and looked out, and this must be Castle Crag. It's a little hazy, but pretty. We're heading down. I think we've come to the, or at least close to the top, and then we're going to head down towards Dunsmuir and spend the night and have less than 10 miles to go tomorrow. We continue down the trail and we're getting closer to Castle Crags, and I think we're going to go down the front of the face of the mountain there. We still have about 4 more miles to go, and we will have 20 miles in today, and that leaves us only 10 to get into Dunsmuir. But that's an impressive looking mountain. Good morning. This is the day that we hike into Dunsmuir, and this is where we camped last night. It's called Disappearing Creek, and I can see why. We camped just a few sites up the creek, and our trail goes across over there where Easy's headed. We have 10 miles. We didn't get in till 7:30 last night. We were awfully tired, so we just picked the first campsite we found, and it wasn't too bad. So we're headed down into Dunsmuir. Onward we go. Down to Dunsmuir. This trail has been so nice. Just well groomed, and then look up here. We've got Castle Crags in the distance, but it is just gorgeous. Beautiful day. We just have about 5 more miles and we'll be in Dunsmuir. Here we are taking a little break. We're crossing the stream. Easy and I are dipping our bandanas and buffs in the water. Gosh, it's too dark, you probably can't see it, but these pools are just so deep. I think I could go swimming in that. So pretty. So we're gonna have a snack. I think we're only 3.5 or so miles down to the Interstate 5, and then we got to find a way to get into Dunsmuir.
Oh, we're never gonna survive unless we get a little crazy. You know, we're never gonna survive unless we are a little crazy. Crazy. One of them's got a gun, shoot the other one. Crazy. Oh, we're never gonna survive unless we are a little crazy. Memories light the corners of my mind. Misty watercolored memories of the way we were. Scattered pictures of the smiles we left behind, smiles we gave to one another by the way we were.
We miss you, Bear and Sassy.
Roar!